The difficulty in continuing on into greatness is your ability to stay humble. This team faces different distractions than any that I would have faced when I was playing. We're a small market team back then. We won a Super Bowl. Nobody expected it. Nobody probably wanted it, to be honest with you, but we did. The distractions on this team are definitely more existential, if you will, because they don't come from inside the building. They come from everybody's attention on the team outside. Once you're where they are now, with a Super Bowl winning quarterback on a Super Bowl winning team, with a whole hell of a lot of talent, everybody wants to bring you down. So any little thing, any minute incident, you cut your nails the wrong way, you color your hair the wrong way, and all of a sudden it's a distraction. People want to talk about it. Like, you know, if that happened to my 2000s teams, nobody cared. Like, there wasn't even a news story. Now, you take that distraction, you make it a strength of yours. Yeah, thrive in it. That's what I used to love to do. Thrive in distraction, thrive in misery. You know, it's Super Bowl or bust.
Which team is the most intriguing going into this upcoming National Football League season? And you have many options. I'm kind of settling on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
It's more than plausible that the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are representing the NFC in the Super Bowl.
Championship windows don't last long, so I'm trying to soak it in as much as I can right now and take advantage of it.
I feel like it juices you up a little bit. You have to go now, because you realize what lies ahead.
It's go time.
What I'm looking for today is attitude, assignment football, and have some swag today. And then we're gonna eat.
I would characterize the offseason for the Buccaneers as a roller coaster of highs and lows. You had just these headline-grabbing stories day in and day out.
Got to start with Tom Brady, who officially announced he's coming back.
Bruce Arians announced his plans to retire from coaching.
Tragically lost Ryan Jensen on the second day.
With Julio Jones now on the team and Godwin apparently healthy, I don't know, you'd be hard-pressed to find a more interesting team than that one.
We're a team that's really a measuring stick for every other team. When they play us, they're going to want to know, well, where do we measure up against the Bucs?
Those teams have to come and play Tampa Bay. We're not worried about who we're playing. We're worried about being the best Bucs team we can be.
When the season kick off, I have no doubt in my mind that we're going to be devastating.
Hey, we ride for one another all night. Have your brother back. Let's go. This is the start of a great journey right here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Blitz coming. Winston is decked. And another sack for Tevin White.
Prescott escapes, throws on the run, throws an interception to Winfield.
We've been in a lot of big moments. Just making sure you're taking care of business when it's time.
Just firing now and picked off again. Mike Edwards has it. Brady. Evans. Did he catch it? Yes, sir.
We're hungry. We know what's at stake. And I feel like we'll get the job done.
Morning, guys. I like to read quotes every now and then. Maya Moore, going into this ball game, to be a winner, it has to be a master of preparation, which we've been doing, but that's a 17-week process, okay? Have to be a master of connection, meaning you have to understand where you are with your teammates, where you are on the field, and understand the competition at all times, very competitive and high standards. That is non-compromisable right there, okay? That's an everyday thing. You either have it or you don't. That's coming from her, okay? Hell of a ball player. The team we're playing are front runners, okay? They like to make big plays. We gotta be consistent and grind them out without helping them stay in the ball game, meaning penalties and turnovers, right? And busted coverages. If they stop us on first down, they're gonna turn their prized possession loose, being number 11. We gotta understand that going in. Our focus has to be on the prize. Okay, it's gotta be on the prize. That's what we gotta get ready for this week. Break it up.
For the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, 2022 has been anything but predictable. Not even close. This season, the team has a new head coach with a familiar face, a defensive mastermind named Todd Bowles. He takes over a team full of all-stars, armed with the greatest quarterback of all time. But he knows it's not that simple. A quarterback is only as good as his protection. Ryan Jensen and Aaron Stenny are both out with injury for the foreseeable future. But no one's crying for the reigning NFC South champs. In fact, every opponent would love to pour salt in the wound. The road to another Super Bowl won't be easy, and it begins this week against the Dallas Cowboys.
I think a lot of us feel like there's a lot of unfinished business, stuff that if we would have done that, we would have had a different outcome last year. And I think all the talent is here. I think all the potential is here. I'm excited to see what Todd does. I know him as a DC, and now in his position, having Casey and Larry be co-DCs, I'm excited about the potential to be even that much better. Right now, I'm looking at Dallas's run game and trying to get all of the runs, what we call broken down, labeled by play type and their formations, so we can look for tendencies like how do the guards look if it's run versus pass? How does the back sit if it's an inside zone as opposed to an outside zone? We always look for holes in the O-line first. How he positions himself, how does he stand? How does he sit back if he's about to pull? Do they pull from one side? Do they pull from both sides? Who are their athletes? Who are their guys we'd like to attack? If you look at our schedule this year, there's a lot of more mobile quarterbacks. So not only are we going to have to be able to take care of the run inside, we're going to have to be very cognizant of how we structure the pocket. We want to definitely amp back up to the level that we've been the last couple of years with stopping the run and really get a lot more pressure on the quarterback this year.
The Buccaneers defense knows their way to the quarterback. They face a weakened offensive line in Dallas this week, and Shaq Barrett knows that the pressure is on.
I think it's a great opportunity for us to come out and set the tone. We're a different group from me and JP. Now it's me and Joe. We still got Nelson, then we had Carl and Jannard. So it's an opportunity for us just to go out there and be able to prove who we can be this year. And like the Cowboys, they have a decent offensive line, but without Tyron Smith, is going to give us a little bit more opportunity to actually make some plays.
Shaq will match up against a rookie left tackle on Sunday, and the linebacker looks to be a handful for the Cowboys.
I know he's an NFL player, a first-round draft pick. I know he's coming in with high expectations for himself, and like he should. And like it's gonna be a good matchup. I'm gonna come out there and I'm gonna hopefully give him a couple of welcome to the NFL moments and help out Team win.
In last year's season opener, Shaq had the only sack of the game on Dak Prescott. He knows the challenge that the Cowboys quarterback presents.
So he, like, it's always something that he's going to do. He's a playmaker, running the ball, throwing the ball. Like, it's always some plays that he's going to be able to make. But what we can do is stop in the run game. If we stop in the run game and we score and make it one-dimensional, we'll be able to just get after the quarterback and start feasting on him for the rest of the game. There's a lot that comes with the first Sunday night game and then against the Cowboys. This one game could dictate a lot.
Open on the road is always a bit of a challenge because, it's your first game out there with a bunch of new guys.
You talking about working out, grinding? This is what we do it for. Those first 4 games, not going to be no pushover.
Everybody loves the Dallas Cowboys, right? So just being able to play them, they get their rematch that I'm sure they want.
We got the best of them last time. I'm sure they're going to bring their best this time. So it's going to be a competitive football game.
Sunday night football, but it's also the beginning of the season. And we're all juiced up to get back out to playing games that matter. And in the NFL, all of them matter. So being a part of that is going to be special.
For Chris Godwin, Sunday isn't just the first game of 2022. It'll be his first time suiting up since last December, when an injury to his ACL and MCL sidelined him for the rest of the season.
Have a great night, babe. Let's do it, brother. That's the physical now.
I've been coming off of 2 or 3 really good games, like almost like 30 catches in 2 and a quarter game, you know? And so I'm on a hot streak.
The 33, clean pocket. Brady completes it. It has been the target of late for him, Chris Godwin.
Everything is feeling good. It feels like me and Tom are really clicking and heading in the right direction that we're trying to as the playoffs are nearing.
Another throw. And Brady going to try Godwin again, who got free. Found the space and is just shy of the 40-yard line with a first down.
Godwin going down the field, who has had a phenomenal year.
2nd and 7, and Brady throws complete. It's Godwin who, he's been playing the music if Tom's the conductor the last couple of weeks.
I put so much work in through really all my life, but especially that year, and I was having a great season. No matter how bad I wanted to be a part of what the team had going forward and to be a part of what would be like our playoff run and try to repeat as champions, that I couldn't be a part of that.
3rd and 9, Saints bring pressure again. Brady complete and a big hit over the middle. And Godwin is down and injured.
What you got, buddy? On knee. Which one? Right, hyperextended. I think I have hyperextended. Right knee? Yeah. Just give me a sec. Huh? Just give me a sec.
It was hard to process like at the time because I had never been through anything like it. So I didn't know what was wrong, but I knew something was wrong. I got up, walked off, and I mean, from that point, I'm like, all right, like, I'm good. Like, shake it off, and we'll figure out a way to bounce back. Unfortunately, that didn't happen.
Hold your head up wherever you are, Chris Godwin, and Godspeed with your recovery. Hope to see you back out there.
These last 8 months have been a whirlwind, to say the least. At times you can feel very distant because you're not in meetings, you're not doing the day-to-day things that you normally would, and you miss the camaraderie of being in the locker room, joking with the guys and going to work with them every day. Although I wouldn't choose the injury that happened to me, like I wouldn't have picked that, I think on the other side of it, I'm very grateful for it because the experience that I got is not something that that you can just manufacture.
First day back. Been a long time coming. Baby steps, but it's a big next step for your boy.
First day of school.
First day of school.
All right.
Got my book bag. Got everything I need.
Throughout the process, I was really grateful for all of those small victories.
I got me a bionic leg.
Fresh leg.
The importance of relearning how to walk, relearning how to jog and to run, and to do the things that it can be easy to take for granted.
New guy, how we doing? Oh yeah. Look the fuck. Yeah. Gotta do it, baby. That's all.
I didn't know how this process was gonna change me, but being on this side of it, it's like, man, I miss this damn game.
He's a warrior. I mean, he's a warrior, the ultimate teammate. I've been on record saying that he's gonna come back stronger and faster. I know he attacked rehab like he does practice and games.
I thought you were Godwin for a second.
I believe he's gonna have a great year, and I'm really excited about seeing him out there, making the plays that he's gonna have to make to help us win, like he always does.
We got to be the driving force of the team, and we got to take that responsibility. And it don't matter what's going on with the O-line, with the quarterbacks and running backs, it don't matter. We got to come out here, we got to be ready to go. When the ball come our way, we got to make the play. It's on us, and we got to hold that. G's on 3, 1, 2, 3. G.
I feel like with the work that I've put in and with the position like that I'm in right now and how I feel like I can contribute for the entire season. So when I get back on the field, man, honestly, I'm probably gonna cry. I feel like a lot of us always say things Like we have this picture in our mind of who we are. I mean, you don't really know until you're face to face with some big adversity like that. The things that I had thought of myself, all of those things stood true through this massive adversity. And I'm glad to say that I'm much better on the other side of it.
Let's go. Hey, Sunday night, okay? Sunday night, first game out the box. Everybody wants to know. Let's raise these up to where we play at. Let's go hunt.
Hey, let's go. Hey, communication and execution. Them the only two things matter in this tonight, man. Hey, we ride for one another all night. Have your brother back. Let's go. This is the start of a great journey right here. Bucs on 3, 1, 2, 3. Bucs!
Who do you have to look out for on the Cowboys?
Nobody. They gotta look out for me, Levante, and the whole grave diggers D block. You know, we coming.
28. Tony Pollard coming around. That ball is flipped to Pollard back at the 15. He'll go forward to the 21, but it's going to be a loss. Tampa was ready.
Get that shit out of here. Get that shit out of here.
3 tight ends. And Pollard out wide to the right. In the middle of the field, incomplete for C.D. Lamb. Carlton Davis III on the cover.
I would say the thing that excites me the most is really just the sense of joy that I'm gonna have when I get back to the field.
Right away, they get it to the man who injured his ACL on a Sunday night in Week 15.
All right, I'm not cheering for anybody. I'm just telling you, I'm so happy to see Chris Godwin be able to do this. Coming off of that knee injury, we were there that night.
Did a lot for his confidence, you know, to get the ball and just to get out running right off the top and then getting hit and rolling over on the sidelines and popping back up. You could see the gleam in his eyes that he was happy he was back, and I think he relaxed after that.
Hey, I was able to switch the ball and get a nice little stiff arm in there. If I switch it quicker, I might have been able to stiff arm and keep it pushing.
Fournette, good space. Fournette down to the 25-yard line. Micah Parsons had to come get him. Gain of 16 yards.
How I feel, man, I mean, if I'm getting the ball 4 or 5 yards a pop, just keep giving it to me. Me running the ball is going to open up the passing game, and the passing game will open up the running game for the running backs.
3rd and 2. Cowboys have come up with a few stops. Fournette on the edge. Great block from Smith. Van Der Esch is waiting, but too late.
Lenny took over the game pretty much. The biggest thing he did was he finished the runs. He was trying to punish the defensive backs that were tackling him, and they start missing some later on as the game went on.
And sometimes Leonard Fournette at 245 pounds just looks like a tank coming downfield, doesn't he? How'd you like to be a 195-pound defensive back and go, okay, I'm getting paid to do this. Let me give it a shot.
And Dallas has gone 3 and out on back-to-back drives. 20! 26-yard line, the Bucs bring 4. Prescott escapes, throws on the run, throws an interception to Winfield. Antoine Winfield Jr. Brady and the Bucs, they have 3 field goals, and if you think about it, on those last 2 drives, they got to the 8 and the 4, but those Micah Parsons sacks on 3rd down pushed the Buccaneers back. Brady from the 10, low throw, pulled in by Godwin, who had not been hit before today. Lips towards the sideline. Wells, the backup is in. Brady, deep shot downfield for Julio. Jones at the 30, holds it in.
Let's take a look at what happened earlier in that play with Parsons, though. I mean, Leonard Fournette just knocked him in the air.
The most pride I take in my game, I guess it's blocking. I don't know what you call him, the general, the captain, the old head, he behind me. On side of me, I have to protect him by any means, just like everybody else on the offensive line.
Ryan sunk up from 47. And he knocks that through for his 4th field goal.
Come on, D-White, let's go, baby. Turn it up, baby.
Coming into this season, I do everything good. I don't feel like I have a weakness. I just feel like I'm just sharpening the tools every day.
That's that 5 down punt.
Pressure coming up the middle, almost got to Prescott, and then they finally bring him down with Devin White. So all the pressure and all the twisting.
Go! Go!
Dallas will punch it away again. First and goal for the 5, Brady. Evans. Did he catch it? Yes, sir. Touchdown.
Come on, man. That's too easy.
Hey, hurt, healthy, they can't cover you, babe.
The Buccaneers were just bludgeoning the Cowboys defense, and so they had to go into those single coverages, and the minute they did, Brady said, thank you very much. Here you go, Mike.
I saw a replay.
Cowboys trying to find any offense here in the home opener. Just a field goal on the opening drive. Nothing since.
Hey, you're talking about defense. You're making it so tough on Dak and the Cowboys. What is working so well?
The guys are just following the game plan, and they're playing tough, and we just got to keep it up one more quarter.
Thanks, Todd.
You got it.
Hey, Bowles! Bowles! Time to hunt now. They got to pass the ball. We scored. They got to pass the ball.
Second and 10. Prescott hit from behind and thrown down. Anthony Nelson. Prescott trying to set up the screen. Elliott sniffed out by Levante David. And that is coming over after getting that hand hit on that Shaq Barrett plays. Looking at that hand, and Cooper Rush is coming for the Cowboys.
Hey, let's hunt. Let's hunt.
These hands, these hands working in the country, these hands don't miss much. If I get my hand on you, I'm taking you to the ground.
I thought Devin did a great job commanding the game and quarterbacking the game on defense between him and Levante. I thought he put people in position to make plays and yet still made all the plays himself. So that's a true sign of a leader and him getting older.
Buccaneers get the first one.
Hey, that's a hell of a job coming down here beating a good football team, okay? Focus, the preparation, all three phases showed up. We still got some things to work on, but all three phases showed up. Coach Moore always told me this is an old war saying, okay? Bury the dead, clean your rifle, and march on, all right? We won the game. We'll be happy on the plane and get some sleep. We'll get some treatment and watch the tape tomorrow and correct it. We move on to the next game. We got 16 more of these to go, but that's a hell of a job, guys.
1-0! Hey, let's go. Hey, I told y'all, come down here, be focused. We kick anybody's ass, man. Hey, we only can stop us, and we ain't stopping them. Let's go. Bucs on 3, 1, 2, 3. Bucs!
It's no secret that the Buccaneers' first 4 games are a tall order. 3 of the teams they face were in the playoffs last season, and the other one, the division rival, New Orleans Saints.
Just another day in paradise, going to work, doing what we love, loving what we do.
Despite everything the Bucs have accomplished in recent years, they haven't won a regular season matchup against the Saints since 2018. You can say they've shown flashes of brilliance, but it's time for something more.
New Orleans is obviously a team we struggled with the past few years. They think they're going to come in and bully you. We can't let that happen anymore.
New Orleans, baby. That's the one I look forward to every year. They pretty much had our number in the regular season the past 2 years.
Going against the Saints is always hard, man. They always saying, that's like playing 2 games.
I'm always looking forward to playing the Saints. I
feel like every time we play them, we always beat ourselves because we just so in the heat of the battle. Like it's a rival game for us.
It's a tough game. It's a dogfight. They've been coming out on top, so I don't know if it's much of a rivalry until you start having some back and forth.
Although we did win the most important one in the playoffs, it still sucks to lose 4 or 5 to a team, and really none of them were overly competitive. We got our butts kicked most of the time, and I think they play a very specific way against us.
I like playing the Saints in New Orleans. I mean, I know their fan base doesn't like me, but I like them.
They just want to battle us for the division, and it's like, we're here to take it now.
It's gonna be some chirping out there.
Whatever game plan we have, I know we're gonna go out there and stick it to them.
The Caesars Superdome here in New Orleans has seen big-time defensive battle here today. 3-3, Bucs finally on the board, and it has been a long time. How about the first point scored in 104 minutes against the Saints? The Saints beat them 9-0 last time they played. It's pretty remarkable when the quarterback's Tom Brady, isn't it? Ingram this time. He's got another big hole, and Mark Ingram starting. Ball is loose. Oh, there's a big fight for it. The Bucs say they have it.
Yeah, I think it was Logan Ryan who came up and put the hit on him from his deep safety spot.
Carl Nassib, I think, has it.
I think so. Wow.
He does. Bucs football.
Make them play that come to you. Hey! Big time plays, man. Big time plays, man.
Now Brady in this offense, they've got to take advantage of this. They've got to, at the minimum, flip this field.
Blitz coming. Brady going deep. Far sideline. Incomplete. Scotty Miller had no separation. Lattimore all over him.
We've seen time and time again the thing Lattimore does here. Not only does he ride him, but watch what he does. He pushes him all the way to the boundary. Now we got a fight on the field.
Whoa.
Mike Evans just punched a guy, and now the benches have cleared. Trying to hold guys back off the sideline.
Well, we told you these teams have been super chatty in their matchups the last couple years.
That wasn't your typical post-whistle scuffle. This was pretty heated.
Both number 23 and number 13 have been disqualified from the game. Those fouls offset. It's your game.
If you're the Bucs, who's left, right? You came in without Julio. You came in without Chris Godwin. I mean, you're starting to run out of bodies right now. Scotty Miller, Russell Gage. These guys are going to have to step up here in the fourth quarter.
We know if we down, if we're in a crucial moment, we know we got a lot of people on that field, on the side of the ball to create turnovers, make a play. So we're not really worried. We just got to step up and just know that somebody's going to make a play, and you got to be the one to make the play.
Hey, come on, we got to make a play. We got to make a play right here.
You got to be that guy. It's always a one-on-one battle, so when the moment is big, you have to win your one-on-one. Like, that's the mindset going into those type of situations.
I'll tell you what, for a 3-3 game, this game has a lot. And we saw the emotion with the fight at midfield, so now who can control their emotions to finish this game?
Wouldn't be surprised for one of these two teams here to try to go hard play action, try to flip this game in one play.
There's a fake. Pressure up the middle. Winston, there he goes. Going deep, down the field. Intercepted! Jamel D with a terrific pick.
Once you gain confidence and like, okay, they doing exactly everything I seen on film, okay, I figured out your game plan.
I knew you were going there. I knew it.
Again, both backers on the edge, showing bullets.
Brady looking, firing, going deep for the end zone. It's called for the touchdown. Rashad Perriman.
That's what you do.
You got to show mental toughness and a lot of resilience to compartmentalize all the different things that are happening to put your best foot forward for the team is what's really important.
What do they have here? Blitz coming. Winston in trouble. Winston is sacked. The blitz gets home with Devin White. Winston going deep, and that is long and incomplete, and it's picked. Dean's got another one, racing down the sideline. A 2-interception half for Jamel Dean.
We just continue stopping them. They can't run, they can't throw the ball. You know, it just makes us feel like we just a shutdown defense.
Hey, I'm going to bet I get a pick.
This Tampa defense, they came alive here with some turnovers to flip this game, and it's just been a nightmare for the New Orleans Saints offense.
Sure has. Winston again. Just firing out, it's picked off again. Mike Edwards has it. Edwards looking for the end zone. One man to beat, and Edwards is going to go for the touchdown.
Let's go!
67 yards.
I like that.
His third pick six of his career, and his defense is making it happen. 4 takeaways in the last 9 plays, which is wild.
Now play. Let's go. Yeah, man. Hey, my man. Who's next? Who's next? You feel me? Hell yeah. Let's go. I told you.
We gotta go back. Damn, he almost caught
And good for Todd Bowles. Waited to get his second opportunity. And he's got this team humming, boy. They are playing some defense, and they're going to go to 2-0 with a 20-10 win here in New Orleans.
We got it done, man. Finally, hey, on to the next one, but we proud of how defense played, how offense came and showed up. Let's get it, man. 2-0, that's all that matters, man. Each week, get better and better.
Clean some things up. One never rest, right?
One day we rest. I know the saying. Go make a scene. It just did, man. Got 2 of them things today. Yes, sir. We got a dub. Leaving New Orleans with a dub ain't no better feeling than that. Damn it.
Hey, this was not a beauty pageant, so the ain't have to be pretty. But we won that. Correct, we understand that. But you fought your asses off. You hung in there. It's a big win, but it's only 2, right?
Yes,
it's only 2. We got a long way to go. We got 15 more before we get to where we want to go. And we got to get a lot better. But enjoy the ride home.
We got a game ball to give out. You already know, man, coming to a hostile environment against a tough division opponent, man. I always say they call it getting the monkey off our back. You know what I'm saying? Coming in here, kicking ass, taking names. Having a man at the helm, taking the lead, man, Coach Bowles. Hey, see, ain't no speech. He did. Let's go. Hey, Bucs on 3, 1, 2, 3, Bucs.